Ambassador Stephen, and a diplomatist. So we usually say diplomat, journalist, but I was more interested in this particular program.
Poland, I covered Turkey, I covered Malta and Cyprus.
I think also when it comes to Kenya's environmental and climate diplomacy, my wish would be more substance and less form. I think we want and we need Kenya to be articulate. But it's very difficult to get that out of the Kenyan system. I don't know why, but I feel that my efforts in view of Stockholm Plus 50 went so much into chasing people and chasing meetings and so little to sit and discuss on the real substance and get those papers that we needed together. But still, I think there's something in the system, and I can't point to it because it's not my system, but needs to be changed to get the substance out, because the substance is here somewhere, but it needs to come out, and we want to work with you. I went to see CS Soipan Toya the other day. My first request to her was, let's have a policy dialogue. We will help you with your projects and, but let's have a policy dialogue. I want to bring you to Sweden to meet my minister and have a dialogue on policy. That's my first wish to get out of this. And I want it to be substantive, I want it to be deep, because we need, Kenya is a country that can articulate the global south and your wishes and your needs and your ideas, which are the most important for the future. And then, lower your barriers, make yourself more accessible. Make yourself more accessible to the environmental organizations in this country, to the industry, to the science, to your foreign colleagues. Don't make it so difficult to get in contact. Just open your doors, lower your barriers, maybe give a bit of more confidence to your younger diplomats to do these substantive dialogues. There has been one decision made lately. CS Alfred Mutua has decided to abolish the fact that we have to go through the MFA for everything. I think many of you will agree with some journalists who have written, oh, the MFA is losing its sort of authority over foreign policy. I can tell you it will strengthen your possibility to spend time on important things instead of trying to organize my meeting with the CS environment or my meeting with the CS defense. All those hours that have been spent on that can be spent on writing some clever paper that can be used in negotiations. We have this. I just think it's a fantastic reform. I thank the CS. I hope all the desk officers in the ministry feels liberated and that they can do the good work instead of trying to shovel our not verbals around. So having said,
environment degradation does not respect political boundaries. And when environmental catastrophes happen, everyone bears the brunt. However, we in the developing regions of the world, such as Africa, tend to suffer the consequences more because of our climate-sensitive economies. Environmental issues are becoming the new subject of discussions for scientists, politicians, and civil society. Environmental diplomacy as a phenomenon of the 20th and 21st centuries developed as a reaction of the world community to the growing threat of environmental disasters. Environmental challenges therefore present and call for collaboration between and among nation states, which require constructive global policy and diplomatic discussions, something that all of you here have had and excelled in as part of your career. I would like to state that despite the active development and popularization of green diplomacy, it faces a number of problems that impede its effective implementation, such as, for example, the bureaucratization of green diplomacy.
So what I'm wondering is, because one of our greatest challenges now is urbanization, and our environment will perhaps be more impacted by our urbanization process, even probably much more than the rural situation. When I look at our country today, we have challenges, some serious challenges, particularly because of the pressure of population. When I went to secondary school in 1963 first, our population, that was the year of our independence, but our population was only 7 million. Today we are about 52 million. So you can see, the type of population pressure that we have.
But Kenya has emerged as one of the premier countries in the world dealing with the issues of environmental sustainability, the issues of agriculture productivity, nutritional security, etc. The issues that are on the lips of every politician, of every country in the world now, at every conference that one attends to develop. And I think it's